So we have the Vivienne here, aka James. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm good.
How are you enjoying Chester Pride?
I'm loving it. I've not been since I performed here. I don't know when it was.
It was a couple of years.
It's a
It's
long-
like
yeah.
2019.
A long
18
time
or
ago,
something.
yeah. I'm blown away how many people are here, and
Yeah.
just how much it proves that Liverpool Pride needs to take note. Such a huge city are being shown up by such a small,
Yeah,
small
exactly.
place. It's just amazing. It just shows you can charge for Pride because this stuff doesn't come free,
Well, that's it.
So I think Liverpool Pride needs to really take note from the smaller
Brilliant.
towns. Such
Yeah.
a huge city who hosted Eurovision, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Capital of culture, all of that, and we got nothing for Liverpool
Nothing.
Pride. And don't get me wrong, Pride is about the march and
Well,
about the
that's it.
protest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't deny the fact that Pride has become something bigger and people want to come and celebrate and
That's
see
it.
acts and stuff. So I think next year they really need to redeem
Oh,
themselves.
big time.
What's your big thing about Pride? What really interests you about Pride? Why do you love it so much?
I love Pride because, as I said, the protests, going through the streets and seeing people, because we're living in a time now where we have taken 20 steps back. We're seeing
Yes.
a hate crime every
Yeah.
day. 2 guys have just been stabbed in Clapham.
That's it,
The
yeah.
guy in America who's just been murdered in a parking lot before dancing to Beyonce. Myself getting smacked in the face at McDonald's.
Yeah, I heard about that.
But
Yeah.
big shout out to Merseyside Police who've been fantastic. So it just goes to show you that Pride is more important
It's
now.
still very
than
important,
absolutely
isn't it?
ever. Yeah.
So we do have a couple of questions for you
Yes.
about yourself and the Vivienne.
Go for it.
Okay, so number one, what inspires the Vivienne?
Oh God, what inspires the Vivienne? Common as muck women, Scouse wives, Vivienne Westwood, Cher. It's like a big amalgamation of everything I love.
That's
Salt of the earth people who've come from nothing and made it, and just having fun. My drag is about fun, and I think there is a political statement behind drag, but my idea of drag is have fun, get on stage, have a few bevies, tell a few dirty jokes, and give people a good time.
Well, that's it. I think you could see a lot of that on Drag Race,
Yeah.
especially with the arm dripping.
Dripping.
Yeah.
I am today.
Yes, you're telling me I'm wearing this. I'm roasting.
Get it off, love.
No wonder he's skinny as a twig.
Yeah, I've sweated it all off.
So, can you share with us a couple of favourite moments that you've interacted with your fans on stage and off stage?
Like DragCon's always a good one because I get
Yeah.
to meet all the fans, and DragCon's great because you get to meet people, younger fans, families who aren't old enough to come to the nightclubs
Yeah.
and festivals
Yeah.
and stuff. So yeah, I always love meeting the older crowd, especially since Dancing on Ice.
Yeah.
My fans have gone from young drag fans to the 90-year-old.
I absolutely loved your dancing on ice. I was your biggest fan at home, shouting from the sofa. Honestly, it was amazing.
Walking through town and getting stopped by 90-year-old women going, I know you on Drag Race. It's like, oh my God.
Well, just speaking on that, then obviously you got to the final, and I remember seeing a post that you posted about carrying on your fitness regime. How's that changed since being on Dancing on Ice?
Oh my God, it's night and day. But before Dancing on Ice, my heaviest, I was 17 and a half stone. I'm now 12.5.
Wow.
So that's 5 stone,
Yeah.
something like
Wow.
that. So I lost about 3.5 during Dancing on Ice and just felt like, oh my God, I feel amazing.
Yeah.
Best I've ever felt. And since I've hit my 30s, I've just had this.
Well, it slows down, doesn't it?
It does. I've just had this bit. I go in the gym every day,
Yeah.
kept up my ice skating.
Oh, you still do it, do you?
Yeah, definitely. I try because
You
I
wouldn't you?
Yeah.
live in
think
Chester
Justin-
now, and Widnes is only down the road. So,
Yeah.
and Colin's back in the UK for a year, so we're going to try because we never got to show our dance off.
Yeah.
Oh, skate off. No, it wasn't Strictly. What was it?
Strictly's
We've
next.
still got this amazing Celine Dion.
Inside scoop.
Get
Strictly next.
Insane.
I wanted to ask you as well. How long does it take for you to go from handsome James to gorgeous Vivienne? How long does that usually
4
take?
hours.
4 hours.
4 hours.
4 hours.
Oh
That's
my-
from shaving to walking out the door ready to go on stage.
That's
It's a lot
crazy.
of process. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, you arguably have some of the best drag makeup that we've seen on Drag Race. So for an aspiring drag artist, how can you improve your look to look that polished?
The thing is, it's not all about being polished, especially UK drag. We were so, I've been doing drag since before Drag Race, and I was always inspired by the
yeah.
American Queens. Chad Michaels was always my idol.
Yeah.
So, yes, I like to look like a, really well put together RuPaul supermodel kind of thing. But I would rather go and watch Miss Jason in Brighton. I say this all the time, and she loves me for saying it. Miss Jason is like your old nan. She's got blue eyeshadow up to her. It takes her 10 minutes to get ready. You'll see her go in the dressing room fully out of drag. She'll be on stage within 10 minutes, but she will give you the best night ever. So
Yeah.
yeah, looking like a supermodel is great. But if you shit on stage,
That's it.
Exactly.
Well, we've actually met before, so I seen you back in the Liverpool days when you had the turquoise wig. Love that look, by the way.
I've not done that in ages.
You should bring it back. You should.
bring back the
a
turquoise
one-off
wig.
special. I wanted to know as well, does the worlds of James and the Vivienne ever like collide? Is there crossover between?
I try and keep them separate. There was a time where I wouldn't go out unless I was in drag.
Yeah.
Because I think the confidence of Vivienne kind of overtook the confidence of James. But now I've really found James again.
Yeah.
And I love going
I
out
mean, you
as
look
me.
stunning
You do
today.
look gorgeous.
Yeah. Gran Canaria, trying to keep my Gran Canaria tan up. It's fake, I promise. But yeah, it's very easy to keep them intercross them too much.
Yeah.
But Vivienne will always be James, and James will always be Vivienne. You know.
Yeah.
You've
Yes.
always especially after doing TV out of drag as well. It's
Yeah, you've done a bit of everything
Yeah.
really with TV, haven't you?
yeah. So, but it's nice.
Well, that's great. I mean, what are you hoping to achieve in the next phase of your career?
Well, there's some. I've always.
Is there any inside scoop? Can you say anything?
There's something huge that's going to
Oh.
be announced in the next few weeks, which is something I've dreamed about since I was a child, and
Can you give us a clue?
it's theatre,
Oh,
Oh.
and it's a huge production with probably one of the biggest musical theatre producers. in
Mrs.
the world.
Doubtfire. You're going to be Mrs. Doubtfire.
I wish. I've seen that twice, and even though that's a role I'd love to do, he is probably the hardest working man in the West End at the
Yeah,
minute.
100%.
I mean, it's insane to watch. So good. But now I've got my photo shoot for all the stuff on Monday, so hopefully it'll be.
You can tell us off camera, don't worry, it's fine. Yeah.
well, it's been lovely having you,
Yes.
and hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
And a huge well done to Chester Pride. This is phenomenal.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'm
Yes.
so happy to be a resident of Chester now.
Well, this is it. As soon as Pride finishes, we have a week off, and then it's all back again.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much,
Thank you so much.
All right, have a
and
great
enjoy the
time.
rest of your day.